Hey, what's going on, guys? Neil here, bringing you a brand new video. Hope everyone's having a fantastic day. Today, I just wanted to cover the technical analysis on Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Litecoin. These three coins are all available on Coinbase. If you check out the link below and use the link, you'll get a free $10 in Bitcoin with your first $100 purchase of cryptocurrency. So definitely check out that link below. So we're gonna go over the technical analysis of Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Litecoin, and also we're going to go over a few news articles that are pretty relevant right now. So if you hop on a tradingview.com, they have pretty good free charting. Once you click on a chart, you can click on interactive chart and it'll take you here. And some of the indicators that I'm going to be using today are Bollinger Bands. I'm going to show them to you over here if it's going to let me. I don't think it's wanting to let me right now, but these are the Bollinger Bands right here. Then we got EMA, which is going to be right there in the middle line of the Bollinger Bands. And then we also have Relative Strength Index, RSI. So, as you can see, Bitcoin has had a huge run up. This was, early December, ran up all the way to almost 20K. Then it rode back down all the way back down actually, to 10K. Then it rode back up to about 17K. Now it's riding back down again. So it definitely seems like we're still in a bear market currently. Definitely keep your eye out the next few weeks and month on some big movement in cryptocurrency. So these Bollinger Bands represent, the average area of where it can move. This bottom one is going to be the lower end, this middle one is going to be the middle end, and the higher one is going to be the high end. So as you can see, when we ran all the way up to 20K, we were at the top of the Bollinger Band. Right now we're near the bottom of the Bollinger Band, which means it's pretty bearish. It seems like we're definitely still in a bear market since when we hit about 20K, which is on the 15th. We've been riding back down ever since. And I drew some trend lines right here, these red lines. This first trend line that I drew is from the uptrend all the way back in 9/15 in September. So I drew a trend line from September to October, and I didn't include this breakout in the trend line, of course, because it's broken that trend. The other trend line I drew was for the downtrend. So I drew it from the 20K mark coming down to, all the way down to the 10K mark. So as you can see here, we've built up some support around 10K, but support and resistance really don't mean too much in cryptocurrency as they follow different rules than stocks. But as you can see, these true trend lines, they meet up and in about 2 weeks in February. So look around that time to possibly see a reversal. I'm going to go ahead and draw one more line here. As you can see, our support looks to be right around here, around the 10K mark. Currently, we're actually below that, so definitely in a dangerous area here. If we drop below this 9.5K, we could even come back down to our next level, which is around 8.2K. So keep an eye out on that as well. Moving on to Ethereum. Ethereum has had a huge run up. Actually, when Bitcoin has kind of stayed dormant, it's gone from about 300-400 in value all the way up to 1400, and now it's kind of trending back down. So as you can see, I'm using the same indicators, Bollinger Bands, EMA, and the RSI. Actually, I didn't talk about the RSI for Bitcoin. Obviously, the RSI was extremely high when Bitcoin hit those all-time highs at 20K. And what the RSI means is, if the RSI is above 70, that means that the cryptocurrency or stock is overbought. And when the RSI is below 30, that means the cryptocurrency is oversold. So when it's overbought, it usually means that the price is going to be pretty high and people are going to be selling, driving the price down. That's when it's oversold or overbought. Now when it's oversold, down around this range, in the 30, right now it's currently at, let's see what it says it's at. I think it said 37. Yeah, 37. So this is on the daily chart as well. So it's coming back down to 30. Looks like we bounced off 30 one or two times in the past here. This was when we had that crash from 5,000 to 3,000. That's when the RSI hit 30 here. Then we moved all the way up to about 8,000. You can see the RSI came all the way back on our next pullback, back down to about 5,500. And so a similar thing is definitely happening now. As you can see, there is no reversal in the RSI, so still wait for that reversal and ride up the uptrend. As you can see, we're definitely still in the downtrend right now, but these two lines come together in about mid-February, so we can hope for a breakout move there. All right, moving on to Ethereum. As I said, it moved up a lot when Bitcoin was dormant, actually. So same thing, using the Bollinger Bands, the higher one, this is going to be when it's uptrending. When it's near the lower one, it's going to be pretty low down here, and the EMA is right here. So as you can see, when it was on this breakout run, it was above the EMA the whole time. Sorry if it's a little tough to see, but it's this brown line right here. I know there's a lot of lines going through, but it was above EMA, trending upwards. So that's definitely a good sign. And now it's come below EMA and seems to be trending downwards. I'm still taking a lot of caution when it comes to opening up a new position in Ethereum, but I do think that Ethereum has the power to possibly even overtake the market cap of Bitcoin. So keep an eye out on that, and I think Ethereum could have a better year as far as percentage gains goes. So I've moved some of my positions into Ethereum for the long term. So as you can see, the RSI was at about 30 back in September, just like Bitcoin had it, and it's been riding up ever since. And whenever it hit the 1400 mark, it's starting to ride back down. RSI is still at healthy levels. It's at 50, 53 actually, so it's not overbought or oversold. And I drew these trend lines. This is the downtrend trend line. This is the uptrend trend line. So as you can see, same thing. In about mid-February, hopefully we can look for a breakout play. All right, moving on to Litecoin. Litecoin has definitely had an interesting run here. As you can see, it was trading below $100 for quite a while. I actually never took out a position on Litecoin when it was under $100, unfortunately, due to my lack of knowledge on it. But with the Lightning Network and Charlie Lee, he definitely gave it a lot of hype. So as you can see, it was trending up way above the EMA on this breakout. It moved from about $100 all the way up to practically $400. I think it hit higher than that actually, depending on where you're looking at it. So that was a move that only took, a few days, as we're looking at the daily chart here. So now, same thing, I drew these trend lines. Here's the uptrend trend line coming back from November. Here's the downtrend trend line starting in December. It seems to be, once again, like they meet up in February. And if you look at previous Februarys, let's go ahead and actually do that right now. If you go ahead and look at CoinMarketCap, and we go to the market cap in previous years, market cap is definitely a huge factor in what Bitcoin does. So if you look at the past year, let's look at it from year to date, and then let's go actually all time. Then we want to see, right, what happened in this January, February time of last year. I'm sorry, that's 2016. Let's go to 2017 here. Here you go. So from January to about May, let's see. Okay, as you can see here, we've had a big run up in February of last year after a big downturn. So the market cap dropped off, started to ride back up. So let's look at it. Let's zoom out again here. Let me get you a better chart than that. That was a little weak. Started in December, and in April, let's say. So as you can see, we rode up in December to all-time highs, dropped all the way back down, and almost, what is that? A good percentage, 50%, almost 50% of the market cap off. So that's pretty similar to what's happened here in January. We rode up to all-time highs in December. The New Year sell-off, probably more China FUD around here as well. And then we've been riding back up ever since. But as you can see, to break this initial all-time high, it took all the way up until March. So be patient. If you're a long-term investor who believes in the technology, be patient with this. And definitely be careful taking out positions right now, though, as we definitely are still in a downtrend. But look for that reversal. All right, so moving on. Actually, I guess I didn't talk about the RSI. RSI is pretty low for Litecoin. As you can see, it rode all the way up to way overbought, 90. That's really high. Now it's definitely coming back down to earth, and the RSI is moving back down towards 30. Look for a bounce on the RSI on the one-day chart here to look for an uptrend moving forward. Alright, moving on to two big news articles that I wanted to talk about. Cryptocurrency gateway drug Bitcoin is losing its appeal, analysts say. So obviously, I'm not a big fan of following the news when it comes to cryptocurrency. There's a lot of fear, uncertainty, and doubt that they instill in this market, and there's just a lot of manipulation at this point in this market. But this article was pretty relevant, I thought. Nicholas Colas, co-founder of DataTrek Research, says that search traffic can help forecast price movements in the cryptocurrency market. He argues that Bitcoin is a gateway drug for other digital currencies. As just interest fades in Bitcoin, other cryptocurrencies like Ethereum and Ripple gain traction, he said. So I think this is pretty accurate, actually. I went ahead and paused this video, and you can see in Google searches around December, when that price shot up, Bitcoin was a really hot topic. Now it seems to kind of be trending down in Google searches. As you can see, Ethereum rode up after this. So I kind of agree with this guy saying that, once people get into the cryptocurrency market, they kind of just automatically go to Bitcoin because it's the biggest one. It's all over the news, but it kind of acts like a gateway drug, which I kind of agree with him there, to Ethereum or Ripple. So that's why I said earlier, I think Ethereum could have a really big year here. So it doubled in December from 5 to 10% as Bitcoin rally, but in January the search volume fell 75%. So as the wallet growth fell to pre-December levels. So Bitcoin has a market cap of 170 billion, fell Tuesday amid a broader sell-off in the market. Cryptocurrency dropped below 10,000 as other digital currencies saw similar pullbacks. So other currencies also had a very similar pullback. So it's nothing to really be extremely worried about. And going over to here, there was a lot of news and FUD thinking that South Korea was going to ban cryptocurrency exchanges, and I feel like that caused part of the sell-off, as well as panic and many other factors that go into that. But as you can see here, this article from Reuters says, South Korea says no plans to ban cryptocurrency exchanges, uncovers 600 million illegal trades. So 600 million illegal trades, that definitely doesn't look good for cryptocurrency, but people use cryptocurrency for different things. When it comes to privacy, cryptocurrency is going to be at the top, so people are going to use it for money laundering as well. So it's definitely not going to get the best name in the news, especially, being so early on, with the market cap still being only around 500 billion. Still early on, in my opinion. Look for that trillion market cap to get some real traction going forward. But as you can see, Kim Dong-yeon, which I'm not sure who exactly he is within South Korea, but obviously he's someone in their government. He spoke by conflicting comments from government officials in South Korea, a major hub for cryptocurrency. South Korea and the Korean won, they definitely are a big player in cryptocurrency, so we want to keep them in this market along with China. An announcement covered illegal cryptocurrency foreign exchange trading worth nearly 600 million. Customs Service have been closely looking at illegal foreign exchange trading using cryptocurrency as part of the government's task force. As you can see, this is the big thing right here. There is no intention to ban or suppress cryptocurrency market, said Kim. So, what that means is South Korea is still going to be able to trade cryptocurrency without having to go behind the government's back. It should hopefully flow in new money into the market moving forward in February. Also, Robinhood is releasing their crypto trading platform in February, in 5 states at first, but California is one of them, which is big. And this is going to be free trading, so no fees. It's going to definitely give a lot of competition to Coinbase, Binance, GDAX, all these other exchanges, Bitfinex. Hopefully we'll have to either lower or eliminate fees to compete with them, as Robinhood's actually going to be allowing or offering 16 cryptocurrencies. So if you don't have Robinhood already, check out the link below. When you sign up, you don't have to put in any money. You just have to link all your information, your bank account, all that good stuff. Don't even have to pump in any money, and you'll get a free stock along with me when you sign up. So that really helps the channel moving forward. Check all the links down below for my social media. Anything you guys can do for me really helps out a lot. I really appreciate all the support I've been getting and growing at, a pretty good rate. So I really appreciate that. If you could leave a like, comment, subscribe, and share the video, that would mean the world to me. Thank you guys. I hope you guys are doing great. Let me know if you got any questions in the comments below. Thanks.